Welcome back, Captain Stancom here, and this is the latest installment of the definitive guide to every clone trooper that LEGO has ever made. And this is a subset of my Know Your LEGO Clone series here on YouTube, and if you'd like to see that complete series, I'll provide a link in the description below. And before we get started, as always, I just ask that you please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate everyone's support so far, and every new subscriber means a lot. So thank you so much to those who have subscribed, and also consider turning on notifications, that way you know as soon as the latest video drops. And with that being said, let's jump into the video. So today's clone trooper is Captain Jag, a clone pilot who only appears in one set, the 8088 ARC 170 Starfighter. However, he does appear in one accessory set, the 852947 Magnet set, featuring Kit Fisto, Barriss Offee, and Captain Jag. And this minifigure is based off of the clone trooper that appears in Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. And he only appears for a brief moment during Order 66 at the Battle of Cato Nemoidia. And he's flying an ARC 170 behind Plo Koon when he receives from Emperor Palpatine the order to commit Order 66. And without hesitation, Captain Jag fires upon Plo Koon, shooting him down, killing the Jedi General. And besides this brief scene in Episode 3, there really aren't any other references to Captain Jag unless they're in flashbacks or you happen to see the Starfighter. It's very minor, such as in the comic Kanan 2, where his Starfighter is briefly seen. And what's interesting is that in the film, Captain Jag is not named. And according to Wikipedia, Captain Jag's name is not officially considered canon until 2015. So what's interesting is that this LEGO set and the Magnet set, which both mention Captain Jag by name, were both released in 2010, predating the canonization of Captain Jag's name by 5 years. So that's just an interesting footnote in the history of both LEGO and Star Wars. And what's interesting is that even though Captain Jag is specifically mentioned by name in this set, it really could be any clone trooper who is in the second seat in the ARC 170. For the clone trooper in the co-pilot forward gunner spot, which is that second seat, normally has a blue helmet, as is seen in the Battle over Coruscant in the first scene in Star Wars Episode 3, where that second seat is taken by a clone trooper with a blue helmet. So taking a closer look at this clone trooper, we're first going to look at Captain Jag's helmet. So taking a closer look at this helmet, we see that it does have a unique print. However, the helmet mold is used on 5 clone troopers, including this one, and even appears in black on an Imperial pilot. Next, removing his helmet, we see that his head is the same head that is used for the other clone trooper in this 8088 set. And then it is also used on 2 different versions of Zev Seneska, being used in the 7958 2011 Advent Calendar, as well as in the 8089 Hoth Wampa Cave and the 8083 Rebel Trooper Battle Pack. And then moving down to his torso, this torso is also used on the clone trooper in the ARC 170, and then also appears on the pilot in the 8096 Emperor Palpatine shuttle in 2010. And attached to his torso are sand blue arms, with this being one of 6 times that these sand blue arms are used on a LEGO clone trooper. And just like every clone trooper LEGO has ever made up until this point, both of his arms are unprinted. And his hands are white, which again is only one of 6 times that white hands appear on clone troopers, and only one of 10 times where a hand color other than black appears on a LEGO clone trooper. And finally, his legs, with a sand blue waistband as well as unprinted legs, appear on only 4 clone troopers, including this one. And just like many pilots, this clone trooper does not have an accessory, nor does he come with a weapon. And as of summer 2022, the average price for this clone trooper is between $5 and $9, depending on whether you purchase him new or used. And there you have it, Captain Jag. Certainly a minor clone trooper, but nonetheless an interesting addition to the lineup of every clone trooper that LEGO has ever made. And that's where we're going to leave it until the next installment. And that next installment will feature the second version of the Phase 2 White Clone Trooper. And if you want to see that video, be sure to subscribe to this channel and also turn on notifications, that way you know as soon as that video drops. As always, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I'd really appreciate a like. And until next time, this is Captain Stancom, signing out.